Hello YouTube, it's me again, and today I'm here to bring you guys the 4th anniversary video special. And so what we're going to be doing this time is nothing too extravagant really. I just wanted to kind of go back and reflect on these past 4 years. And I will just tell you how this channel became what it is today. So, you see, it all started back in 2009 or 2010 when I really started getting into YouTube, like watching the actual videos and everything. I remember that, and when I was doing the summer camp in 2009 or 2010, it was one of those years, I can never remember which year, but I would watch Forest Fire Productions, and I would also watch a series called the 501st Legion. It was like a Lego stop motion series that was made by Pizza Movies. Now, Pizza Movies is no longer doing YouTube, from my understanding. At least, I mean, he hasn't made a video in years. But that moment kind of inspired me. Watching his videos inspired me to do what they did. And I mean, I was okay. I wasn't too into Legos, but I started out buying up some Lego packs in preparation for that. The only thing was I didn't exactly have a camera at the time, so I would use my first phone, which, you know, wasn't that great. It didn't really have a stop motion or anything like that, so I really wasn't able to do YouTube right away. But eventually, when I got my phone, I figured out that, oh, I can record videos on this, because, you know, this is the first time I had my phone. I was like 10 when I got my first phone, 10 or 11. Yeah, it's scary what the world's become. I mean, like, 5-year-olds right now have iPads, and heck, when I was 5-year-olds, when I was 5, I was watching Bob the Builder. Yeah, scary world we live in, eh? Yeah. So then, in 2011, 4 years ago today, I decided to start my channel, and originally, my idea was, since I got like I think that year I got a Wii set for my birthday, and I got all these games for it, and so like I figured, hey, why not record that? Except now, granted, I didn't have a capture card or anything, and to be honest, I still don't. But I wanted to do gameplays on all those Wii games. In fact, I have some footage from my first ever video. Now I'm just gonna warn you, I sounded pretty scrawny when I was like 12, because I started when I was 12, and looking back, I really sounded that young. It's kind of hard to believe. But anyways, here's the clip.
Hello everybody on YouTube, I'm also a Star Wars fan, and I just wanted to show you what I'm going to do for my gaming seasons. So, Season 1 will be LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. Star Wars The Clone Wars Lightsaber Duels will be Season 2. Star Wars The Clone Wars Republic Heroes will be Season 3.
Now, if you can still hear after that, well, that's good, because there's going to be more to come. And to be honest, I mean, to this day, I'm still a little disappointed that I was never able to do the video series. But hey, you know, maybe, who knows, one day maybe I'll actually do it. Maybe it'll be a few years late, but hey, better late than never. And so, a few days afterwards, I was visiting my grandparents, and I found this game that I played when I was like a baby, and you know, I just started YouTubing. The channel needed content, so I figured, you know, why not just record a couple of these videos and just put it on the channel? I mean, what could go wrong? And here is that actual video, well, one of them that I actually did and took.
And here they go. One goes down.
Now, congratulations, you survived 2 video clips of my high-pitched voice. And after a while, like, I started getting some like negative feedback about my voice, saying, "Oh, you sound like a girl," and stuff like that. And I mean, the truth was, what the phone did was that, you know, sometimes, you know, when you record, you're in real life, you have a deeper voice, And granted, at 12, I actually didn't think my voice was that high pitched. Now that I think about it, but I decided to like ease off the phone recording until my voice got maybe a little bit deeper. And so we all remember the game Clone Wars Adventures. We all remember that, and I do remember a lot about Clone Wars Adventures. I miss the game, I really do. But in one of their updates, they came out with the new video capture because I was assuming that Sony was looking online to see if their game was going anywhere, and apparently to their point of view, it did. And so that they thought that, well, everyone's just recording off their phones or whatever, so let's just give them a video capture. Now, video capture sucked, but with me and my voice, had to do it. I had to make do. So I remember the first thing I did with the video capture was that I just recorded a bunch of the lightsaber duels because back then I was a top-notch dueler. And granted, today I'd probably lose to anyone in lightsaber dueling. The game was still around, but yeah, but it was a good game. One of my favorites. I raged a lot. And here's actually one of those clips of the Clone Wars Adventures video capture. Take it back. Now, of course, the video capture for Clone Wars Adventures didn't record any sound. You couldn't talk over it, so it was a little disappointing. But also you can only record up to 5 minutes, so that was disappointing. So, but hey, most of the time I was able to do what I needed to do and be done with that. And eventually, I think it was in in 2012, like, I believe it was 2012. Yeah, it had to be. Yeah, 2012. I got a camera for, around that time I got a camera, like, for Christmas. I got a camera. Now, granted, I no longer have it, but, yeah, I remember I used to watch Jerk Wampafash in his videos, and he was a funny guy. He really was. I don't know what he's doing now, but I haven't checked on him in a couple years, but I should do that though. But I remember that he used to make those Beg Kid videos. His Beg Kid videos were legendary. It was hilarious. It really was. But so I had a camera, and like a couple kids on occasion would go up to me and ask me to buy them stuff, and most of the time I didn't do it. I mean, heck, I used to be a bad kid myself a couple times, but I was nice about it. I wasn't a jerk. Like, I mean, I just was like wondering. Like, I would go to a few people and just ask them, but they said no, and I respected that. But yeah. So I watched Jerk Wampafash videos, and one day this kid came up to me and he was like bashing my channel, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go Jerk Wampafash on him and see what happens. And granted, my voice slightly improved, and you'll see what I mean here in a second, but I mean, my voice wasn't that still high. It was still high pitched. The camera made it high pitched, and granted, now that I look back, I actually feel bad for my friends having to listen to me because my voice is that bad. But puberty, it can be a wonderful thing, So yeah, here's the clip of my first Beg Kid video, kind of. Well, it was a hater video, but
Hey, we got some little kid here who hates my YouTube videos. He's basically complaining that they're stupid, and this is the conversation. Your YouTube movies!
Now, looking back on that, do I regret making that video? Not really, no, I don't. Because hey, I mean, first off, I needed content, but I mean, granted, I wish that I didn't use my actual voice. I wish that I'd figure out to use like some like cool vibe voice that some people do. But yeah, I mean, hey, he was a vet kid. And, you know, but there's only one real way to put down a vet kid. So now, Clone Wars Adventures did eventually shut down. It shut down about a year ago now. Wow. You know, looking back on all this, it just makes me feel old. But so anyways, if there's gonna be one thing that I'm gonna be remembered for on YouTube, it will probably be for the Nova War, because the way it started was, I remember 2010 or no, it's 2011. I remember now. I started a couple months before I started YouTubing. I mean, again, I played Clone Wars Adventures, and part of the reason why I joined YouTube is because, you know, maybe I could record some stuff with Clone Wars Adventures, and, you know, I was pretty social on the game, I was pretty active, and I would hear from people about, you know, Nova Corp and Zandra Nova, and all that, and originally, I mean, I was kind of like for Nova because she sounded kind of cool and all, like, and you know, oppression and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess it resonates in the mind of a 12-year-old. I guess, I don't know. But then I kind of started hearing more and more bad stuff about her, and I'm like, well, she must be bad, man. And you know, I made my own opinion when I actually got to meet her, and she was a jerk. And you know, I decided, you know, she's actually a problem with the game. We have to deal with her. And so I got a bunch of my friends together, and I remember Ace Clop. I mean, one of the greatest guys I'll probably ever meet online. He was the greatest guy, really. He was. He had a YouTube channel also. And he and I kind of co-founded the Rebellion with a bunch of other co-founders. And eventually, for some reason, he stopped playing the game. I don't know what happened, but he kind of dropped in and out of YouTube, and like he came back as the Horsehead Gamer a few years ago, but after that he hasn't really uploaded since, and you know, he's been gone ever since. I guess he quit. It's a shame, he was a great guy. Anyways, here's a clip of when I declared war on Nova, and it's a little humorous because I was still trying to figure out the phone, like, camera recording system. And unfortunately, it was recorded the wrong way.
Hey buddy on YouTube, I'm Ultra Star Wars Fan, and today I'm bringing you a Clone Wars Adventures message. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm filming the Clone Trooper helmet. Well, this is the symbol of Clone Wars Adventures. I'm just going to show you a few features. This is going to be the command button. Shatter button.
I get a bad feeling about this, sir.
And this is your own personal command button. Okay, let's get back on topic. Now, for Clone Wars Adventures, I've been hearing this about the Squad Nova Corp, and believe me, I've run into a lot and lots of trouble with them. So, a bunch of my friends and I are getting together to form the United Squadron Players of Clone Wars Adventures. Now, these are going to be the founding members of the Rebellion. Ace Clop, Master Steve, aka me.
Now, granted, eventually we did beat Nova. It was a bit of a long war. Well, granted, by long war, I mean we would just teleport to each other's bases and roleplay fight and just tap the spacebar a lot. And yeah, it was fun. It really was fun. But eventually, I remember that we did beat Nova. But I remember that there was Azula Zova, who I guess she's still around today, I suppose. I haven't heard from her in a while. But I remember that she kind of did all this scare thing that, oh, she was really Zandra Nova and all that. And, you know, maybe doing like an emergency broadcast and maybe record this video.
Okay, so today I'm bringing you an emergency CWA broadcast, and Azula Zova is not exactly what she claims to be.
Now, eventually, again, that turned out to be false, and then, you know, we finished the Nova War completely, and Zandra Nova left this world for Dark Nebula, as it was eventually renamed to, was gone. it was just gone, defeated, destroyed. Eventually, like, I wanted to wipe out the remnants of it, and a lot of people started leaving, and Brendan Nichols was the most prominent one. And we started the 3-Day War, and, you know, and history goes on from there. You know. And eventually, back to the channel part, I did remember that, I think it was like sometime in the summer 2012, I noticed that people started using this program called FanCam, which I'm using right now, as a recording software, and it looked pretty good, it looked useful, and I eventually decided to I got my Cam, and I started recording it, and also at that point my voice got a little deeper, so, you know, I was able to finally do talkovers and stuff like that, so I was pretty happy about it, and, you know, I remember that also from before the YouTube comments were nerdy, where you didn't need Google+, but I remember that this guy, I think it was Clone Leaving Films, he commented on, I think it was Mike Beast's video, at least I think it was, and he was talking about this game called Slender, and, you know, I looked it up, and it was pretty scary, but it looked pretty cool, and I noticed that a couple other top YouTubers were doing it, and I figured, you know what, why not join on the train, and, we did something like this.
Hello YouTube, it's me again. Today, I am bringing you the moment you've all been waiting for, Ultra Star Wars fan versus Cyber.
So after all that, I remember for Christmas, I got Star Wars Battlefront 1, and I got a bunch of other games. Like, I got Republic Commando, I got Jedi Outcast, I got KOTOR. To be honest, I'm not going to do Jedi Outcast, I'm not going to finish that, and I'm probably not going to do KOTOR. But I was really interested in Republic Commando because I've seen gameplay somewhere on YouTube, and I was definitely going to do that, and we did do that eventually. But Star Wars Battlefront 1 was probably the funnest game because, again, I saw a couple other YouTubers, I saw Satori's videos do it, I saw, like, the Beast's videos do it, and, you know, it looked like a good game, and, you know, I got it, and I did gameplays on it, such as this one. And we're going to sniper that. Come on, get him. I'm actually glad we died. Time to go sniper. Now, granted, my name on YouTube was Ultra Star Wars Fans, it's now Ultra Studios, but I was, again, a huge Star Wars fan, but on occasion I would do vlogs about my life, and, you know, when I couldn't get on the computer on the weekdays, and I still can't, but hopefully that won't continue for much longer, maybe about a year or so more, but, I remember I would also, do some vlogs, and sometimes I would get, stuff would happen in my life that I would be a little mad about, and, you know, I would turn to YouTube and just let it all out, like, such as this one. I would let in some humor on it also, like this video.
To take the French exam, but however, I needed a signature for my permission to, like, not take the exam, or to take the exam. I personally didn't want to take the exam because who wouldn't want to take an optional French test for $8? But still, so anyway,
So yeah, and I would do like some rant videos and stuff like that, and on occasion it was on the Community Guideline Strike, and we got a couple of those over the years, but thankfully we've been Community Strike Guideline free for a few years now, so, which is good, it's very good. But anyways, going forward, for my birthday, I got Star Wars Battlefront 2, because I noticed that everyone else was doing it, and and I didn't know that there was another game to it, so I got that game too. And we did gameplays such as this one, and we did it for a while. Also, we did it for maybe about a year, I would say.
Second wave of troops is being depleted.
I can't shoot for some reason. What the heck? Oh, okay. I guess I have to hold it. Fine, I'll just go to pistol. Oh, okay, there. I just have to hold it down, I guess. Die! Okay, I'm enjoying this way too much. And then eventually, we got into Republic Commando. So, here's a clip from one of the previous Republic Commando videos.
Sir, you're heading into enemy territory. Thick with droids and turrets. We're erecting barricades as a makeshift defense perimeter.
Sorry about that.
It's approaching your position. This trench leads to the rear of the enemy lines.
Yeah, Republic Commando was a wonderful game. I loved it. It was a good game, and it was a little short, unfortunately, but I did rage a couple times because some of the droids or levels were like insanely tough, and yeah, I remember I had a lot of fun playing it, and eventually, after we towards the end of like Republic Commando, I'd say I started getting to Minecraft, and the way I got into Minecraft is that my friends in real life were talking me into it to like do a series on it, and I looked at the game. I looked at a few gameplays online, and I was like, this is a cool game. I'll get it. And so I did it. But to this day, I still do Minecraft videos, and granted, it was a little laggy at times, like this. It's nighttime because that's when the mobs are gonna start showing up, and once they do, I'm gonna get pretty much mauled. Okay, I think our bed can go here, so we're just gonna build a crate. No, I don't want my crate there. And then I remember there was another game that I wanted to do. It was Star Wars Empire of War, and I played it a lot when I was younger. I would switch back and forth between the Empire and the Rebellion to replay the storylines, to just do my own thing kind of thing. Like rewrite the Star Wars history, which was a fun thing to do, and we're still doing Empire at War. I haven't done a video in a little bit, but we're getting there. Hopefully we can finish the Rebellion side, and then we'll go to Star Wars Forces of Corruption, and then we'll do that, and then I think we'll be done with the game for good. So, yeah, but I mean, I remember Empire at War was a really fun game. It really is. It's a good strategy game. And I've loved it since I was a kid. It was a tremendously good game. I've had it for years now. And here's one of the videos I did of Empire War.
On our way, sir.
That's all we really have to work with here.
Construction complete. Reinforcement points completed.
Shoot it. Cool. Shoot it. Now, eventually, Clone Wars Adventures was on the decline, and we all saw it. We all saw it coming. And, I mean, when it came, it was kind of a shock to us, because we didn't think it was actually really going to happen. And I remember it came as a shock to all of us. It was like we hit a thing. And I know that, and I knew pretty soon the update videos I did to alert people what the new crappy update was for Marvel's Adventures or what was going on, anything like that. It was going to be interesting. And so, but before the game was announced to officially come to an end, and we were getting the gist that it was pretty bad, I started to look into other games to help continue the channel. And one of it was the legendary Star Wars: The Old Republic. And it's a good game. It's a good game. It can get a little bit complicated. It can get a little bit frustrating. But I remember it was a good game. A very good game. And here's one of the videos of doing it. And we've been doing it now for, it's going to be 2 years soon. Dang, I mean, actually we're still not level 60. Progress people. Oh crap. And so, during that time period, I was doing a bunch of other gameplays on other games to, you know, just help grow the channel. And one of those games would be, well, we did several games. We did Happy Wheels, which I only did one video on, because I mean it was a nice game, but I didn't feel like I could continue off it. I remember we did Mad Father, which I kind of got stuck on a level and I didn't really care to pursue it afterwards because it's a great storyline, but, you know, it just, sometimes games are more fun to watch than to actually play for yourself. And it's just probably the case for some of them, for some sports also, like maybe golf. But I remember another game we started doing this year was Five Nights at Freddy's, because once the game came out, it was like this big deal, and originally, I mean, I wasn't too into it, but then I gave it a chance, and I started looking at the gameplays. It was pretty scary, actually, and here's an example of me being scared by playing this game. I gotta check the cameras for Fox and all. Oh great, they're both wrapped. They're near. They are here. They sense me. They know that I don't like them. And they don't like me either. I'm just gonna... Do I wait for them to make the first move, or do I make the first move? I don't want to risk checking the cameras, because... YOLO? YOLO? Oh, fuck. Fuck me. And then, there's also a time in the channel that I decided to put some of my hobbies into. For example, one of them was my love for politics. It just, I mean, I needed to find something to, well, according to my parents, I needed to find something that interests me and that I can, you know, make a career off of. And, you know, I just picked politics. I mean, it looked pretty cool. I gave it a chance. It was interesting. I always did find it interesting, and I remember we did a few political videos. And granted, the series has been reviewed okay. Again, it's not something I want to constantly do, but maybe doing an occasional thing, you know. And, I mean, it's been pretty okay. I mean, we've been doing a couple, for 2016, we've been doing the presidential announcement waves. I've been calling it 2014. Last year we did the 2014 midterm, and we can flip that. Hello YouTube, it's me again. Today I'm doing another 2014 midterm coverage video. I haven't done one in a while, mainly because I've been focused more on Star Wars and Minecraft. Recently I've been really focused on SWTOR, so we're gonna kind of deviate from that course for a little bit to talk about future of our country. Yeah. And then, of course, recently we've been doing the Counter-Strike Global Offensive videos, and I encourage you to check those videos out. In fact, there's a clip just to interest you in watching the series.
And
Oh god.
fuck upstairs, you know. That's fine. Just go away.
Guys, kid's downstairs. He's going up the stairs right now. He's going into the. Oh no, he's not. He's on the balcony. He's going into the room. He has his knife out. Now
Oh,
he has
crap.
his knife out. He's fighting.
Wreck.
Alright, you guys are gonna win. You guys are gonna win.
Oh, I choked. I choked. So yeah. Now obviously the series does need it needs some work to do because, you know, in terms of being able to hear us over the loud gunshot noises and of course this problem also, but yeah. But I mean, looking back on these past 4 years, I've been really happy of what I was able to do and what I was able to accomplish. You know, and one of the reasons, again, that I joined YouTube was I wanted to entertain people. I didn't want people to be bored, and I was bored a lot as a kid. I still am, kind of. But, I want to do things that people haven't done before. Like, for example, Asajj Ventress Angel of Darkness. I don't know why anyone has ever done that before. Like, never. Like, I remember, like, several years ago, I remember I watched an Asajj Ventress Angel of Darkness video on YouTube, but after a few years later, I was never able to find it. I just wasn't able to. And I decided that I was going to do it, and I did it, and you guys enjoyed it. And, you know, I'm happy with the 562 subs that I have. I'm happy with the 225k video views that I have. We're almost at 250,000 views. And I knew I was never going to be the next PewDiePie. Frankly, I don't think I want to be, given the volume of comments he gets. I'm happy with what I was able to do. I'm happy with what I was able to accomplish. And we still have a lot of work to do. I mean, we need to finish Empire of War. We need to finish Five Nights at Freddy's. But after that, I think the channel will probably become a SWTOR, Minecraft, and Counter-Strike Global Offensive series until Battlefront 3 comes out. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to record that or not. Hopefully I'll be able to somehow, but, yeah. And I'm happy with what I was able to do and accomplish. And so that's why I'm going to be continuing to do YouTubing for a while now. And there will be a point in time where I may have to walk away from it entirely. Hopefully that day will never come, or never have to come, because I love what I'm doing. Now granted, despite the lack of feedback in some videos, most videos, I mean, granted, YouTube with the comment system, and I totally get that. No one should be forced to use terrible Google+, but I mean, I do appreciate your guys' feedback. I'm happy to get comments. I mean, I remember in the early days when I started YouTube, I would get comments all the time. And now I would be, if I check my email, I'll be happy to see a comment. Most of the time it's on the previous video for SWTOR, about my SWTOR problem. And granted, I was happy that I was able to help people get that fixed. I was happy I was able to get my problem fixed, and I was happy to have a positive impact on people's lives for a minute or so. Because SWTOR is a great game. And you know, I'm happy. I'm really thankful for your guys' support over the past 4 years, and I hope that I can have your support for the next 4 or so. And so with that, guys, I want to say thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.